Hey, welcome back to the channel. Been a little while since I've sat here and talked to the camera, so definitely a little nervous. And I've done this like 5, 6, 7, like 20 takes already. And I'm like waiting to do a perfect take, and I don't think that exists. So I think I'm just gonna let this one roll, kind of just with however I do it. I think you can see based off of the title, we got some stuff to go over today. So let's just get into it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So to rip the band-aid off, I am going to be stepping away from the VDL and the Draft League community as a whole. I don't think that this is going to be a big surprise to a lot of people, as I have been quite inactive over the last several months. I would say even close to a year. And there are a multitude of reasons for that, and I think we all know the main one being Marvel Rivals. I have been just super addicted to that game ever since it has come out, and I'm just super obsessed with getting better and continuing to, rank up and all of that. But there are also other reasons, a lot of which just being a lot of personal things outside of like my online life that I don't really want to get into too much. But I just thought that, this was the time to do this. It's something that has crossed my mind for the last several months / seasons of the VDL. But with the recent release of Pokemon Legends ZA, as well as the upcoming release of Pokemon Champions, as well, third thing, is the merger with the PUDL. It feels as if the VDL is in a very pivotal spot, and what we do next is very important. And I just kind of got to the point where I don't think that I'm the best person to be in charge of taking the VDL through those next steps in these next seasons and what comes next. And the reason that I don't think I'm the best person is because the passion that I had when I started the VDL just isn't there anymore. And it goes back to just the reasons and all of that. But I think that if it wants to strive and be the best version that it can be, then it needs to be led by someone who has the passion to make that possible. Now, before I get into who is going to be taking over my mantle, I kind of want to give you guys a little bit of a brief history of just the VDL in general and why I really started it, because I don't think really too many people know about it. So, yeah, I guess I'll just kind of tell you. So, I, at the time, had recently lost my job, and I had started to dabble in playing in leagues again and was starting to have quite some fun with it. And this was at the beginning of Generation 9, and I was doing like some Nat Deck stuff. And I really wanted to do a monotype draft league, and I just couldn't find one, and the league I was in just would not start one. There was not enough interest. And so I was like, you know what? I have all this free time now, and I need something to do. I'm going to start up a league. And I knew that I wasn't going to get many people if I did monotype on the first season. So we just did a normal, first season. And that's when the whole division thing started. We had 2 divisions off the rip, and it was actually really cool. A lot of work, but it was really cool. And then season 2 came around, and we got to do monotype. And fun fact, it is the least favorite season that I have ever played of draft ever. Like, not even VDL, just ever. I hated it. It was because it felt like it was the same thing every week. Anyways, side tangent, doesn't matter. But yeah, that was why I started it, and I didn't expect it to make it much longer than season 2, or season 3 was really pushing it. And to think now we are done with 8 seasons under our belt, and a community of just over, I think it's like 275 just amazing people who are all super passionate about Pokemon and draft, and it's been an honor and just something that I never even imagined possible would happen. I didn't think that the VDL would be something that, people would meet through. Like another little thing for people who haven't been around for too long, if you know the mod Tom, he is from Australia, and we met through the VDL. Like, he joined the first season, and me and him met up in person, and it was really cool. Like, that's not something I ever expected to do, and so I need you all to know how grateful I am for the opportunity you've given me to host this league. It has been one of the greatest experiences, and definitely something that I don't think I'm ever going to forget. Like, it's been so much fun, and don't get me wrong, I am definitely going to miss it. But with that, I'm not fully disappearing. You'll still see me around in the community. Like I said, I'll probably take a season or two off, but I still plan on coming back and playing in the future. Like, I still love Pokemon. I mean, you can see behind me, I have stuff all over the place. Like, I got it tattooed up my arm. Like, it's not going anywhere. It's just, things have changed a little bit. That's all. And I know that you guys are probably wondering who is going to be taking over. And that was a big decision. I wanted it to be someone who embodied the passion and all of the ideals that I have built this league on. And honestly, it was a really easy choice. And I'll let him introduce himself.
Hey, everyone. Some of you probably know me. Some of you may not. But my name is Matt. I have been a player in the VDL for about 2 years now. I've been a mod for slightly less time than 2 years, but pretty much my whole time here. I've been a content creator for the VDL. And as of today, officially, I will be stepping in as owner of the VDL. First off, I want to thank Vortex for sharing all of the information for you. I thought that was awesome. I'm going to really try and not repeat anything he says. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an intro to who I am, what the VDL kind of means to me, and then maybe like a little glimpse of what it looks like going forward. So about me, though, I have been like a Mons fan my entire life. My first game was Black and White. I played it on release day. I was like 7 years old, played it with my brother. And dude, from there I was hooked, man. Watching competitive Pokemon has been what I've done all of my life, all through middle school, high school, college. Just like that has been my absolute favorite pastime. And 2 years ago, Christmas Day, it got to the point where I didn't want to watch anymore. I wanted to play. I wanted to be part of the community. I've always wanted to... God, I have something in my eye. I wanted to create content. I wanted to play in a draft league. I swear to God, as a kid, I would like look at like the big, like I'd take a GBA team and I'd look at the draft board and I'd pretend I'm a replacement coach and I'd like build teams and I'd build the draft and build teams against the actual content creator coaches. So 2 years ago, I looked on Reddit and I looked for a couple leagues, and VDL was one of them, and I joined in, and immediately I knew that there was something super special about the VDL. My first game, I remember, it was Paldea. It was a Paldea Dex league. I played against AGP, such a homie. I had like a Scarf physical Manaphy was Zen Headbutt. I flinched his Quackerfall. I lost the game anyway, as I deserved to. But the chat in that game was going absolutely wild. Vortex was there, Star was there, I don't remember exactly who else. But from that moment, I was hooked. I could tell the people in this league really cared and loved what they were doing. So I joined in Season 3. Thank God I got to skip the Monotype season. That sounds like it was a nightmare. Joined in Season 3, and I have been here ever since. I've been through 6 seasons, which is actually crazy to think about. I've done 2 on Showdown. I did Paldea Dex and Low Tier, and then when I was brought on as a mod, which was around Season 4, I was able to start up and grow our Jirachi Wi-Fi division, which is fantastic. We've had that season going for 4 years now. We've done Standard, Low Tier, we've done Ubers, and we just recently did a live draft, which was super cool. I didn't think we ever really managed to do that, and we did it without like any hiccups, which is insane. But that brings me to a couple really cool things we've been able to do in the league. We've done the Wi-Fi division. We've done the 2-day, 2-year stream, which is fantastic for our 2-year anniversary. I have so many incredible memories from that stream. We did a huge Ranbat World Cup tournament. We did a VGC Draft League off-season that's just wrapping up now. Tom is running a Speed Draft League off-season mini tournament right now. But I really want to emphasize, none of the cool shit we've been able to do in this league could happen without you guys. And I am talking the mods, the players, the community, all of the people in this league made this possible. These ideas really only worked because you guys showed up and you showed that you cared just as much as all of us do. It really, this league has only gotten to the point that it's at because you guys believed in it. You all participated, and I would like to thank you all so much for helping us get to the place we're in right now. And speaking of thanks, I want to really give my sincere and honest gratitude to Vortex. He is someone I consider one of my best friends in the world. We haven't even met in person yet. We will be soon, I'm sure. But he set the foundation for everything. He told you his story of how he started the league, but from an outsider, we can see the time and effort and care he has put into this league, not just the structure and the Pokemon side of it, but the community side of it. So such a deep thanks from me to him about how much effort he's put into this, and really thank you for the trust and the opportunity to allow me to kind of step into this role and push on from here. I have met some of my absolute best friends in the world in this league. I have created content with people. I have done live streams and YouTube videos, and we have watched our Twitch channel get monetized within like 2 days, within a week. It was ridiculous. And the relationships I have been able to build through that is so much more important to me than the games, right? I love playing, but playing is nothing if I don't get to make this content. Playing is nothing if I don't get to meet awesome people that I play against, and I'm excited because I see, hey, I get to play against one of my friends. So looking forward, what is the league going to look like? And really my goal is super simple. I want this league to continue to grow. We are at like 275 members, something like 277. We have had some people I admired watching as a kid come into our league, and we are at such a pivotal and really cool point in this league with ZA just coming out and Pokemon Champions hopefully right around the corner. And I just want to be able to continue to have this place be a place where people are excited, people feel safe, people want to talk, people want to meet people. And I just want the heart and the soul of the VDL to stay exactly the same. I really don't think I have a lot of work to do. Vortex and the mod crew and all of you in our community has made my job very simple. I just got to keep doing what we're kind of already doing. We not only have we streamlined the draft league process to a point which I think is insane and other leagues would be jealous. We have built one of the most open, welcoming communities, I think, in the Pokemon community in general, which is incredible, and that is not changing at all. And everyone that is here, again, the mods, the players, the creators, thank you. People, if you have been here for one day, if you have been here for one season, or if you have been here from the beginning for all 8, none of this could happen without you. I am here for you guys. I'm going to be working with you guys. If you think something needs to change, if you think something's cool, dude, just tell me. Like, I am so ready to work for you guys, instead of like being above you looking down type of thing. I just want it's already such a good league. I think nothing can change the heart of where we are, and I think just being able to move forward with that, with me in charge, I think is going to be super cool. I am incredibly excited for what is next. I'm super grateful to be on this ride with you. I'm going to pass it over to Vortex just in a second. My channel, my personal channel, will hopefully be in the description of this, but maybe you guys will see me more on the VDL channel. Thank you guys for your trust in allowing me to do this and allowing me to make this change happen as smoothly as possible. I will give you guys more updates and announcements as things come along. We have a new mod, which is great. I will announce that soon. And again, thank you guys. I'm so excited to move forward with this. And Vortex, back to you.
All right, I'm gonna be real. I'm recording this before Matt does, so I have no clue what he just said. Okay, total honesty. But I know that not much is going to change, and to all of the newcomers who are just coming on post Season 8, and even all of the familiar faces that we have, don't fear, things are not going to change. I know Matt is going to keep things running very similarly, maybe even a little bit smoother than they were ran before. Now, with all of that out of the way, I kind of want to take a moment to talk about what my plans are going forward, because I'm not just going to disappear. Like, this channel is not just going to, my channel, the Vortex 23 channel, this is going up on both, isn't just going to disappear. I am going to continue making Marvel Rivals content. I have been streaming at least 6 days a week over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/vortex_2323. Please go check it out. Drop a follow, subscribe. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'm just over there grinding Rivals, so if you have any interest at all, come, hang out. But with that too, I plan on making some more actual YouTube videos. So if you guys remember from a few months ago, I made the 100 games of Psylocke. Now, I don't plan on doing a same challenge, different character type, but there are plans like that. I also had the little MVP, or nope, that's not the Nuzlocke challenge going on. Kind of had to retire that. The footage got all messed up and stuff, but I do plan on bringing other challenges like that, and I'm always open to recommendations as well. So that's kind of my plan for now. We'll see going forward if that changes, but I really have been enjoying Rivals, as you know. And I think it just makes sense to make content about the thing that I'm a little more passionate about. That's just kind of my take on it. But that's really all I got. I know that it's a bit of a bombshell just to kind of drop like this, but like I said, I think that this was the best time, and I told you guys this was gonna be the take that I did it. I was done thinking about it. I swear I've deleted this 20 times and just redo, and it was all the intro. Once I actually got it rolling, we were good. Yeah, that's about all I got. Drop a like and subscribe, and peace out.